Good morning, you guys. Okay, here's a video that I promised. You are going to take notes on this. We're going to do a couple of them together, and I'm going to give you some extra information. And then at the end of class, you will turn in this worksheet, hopefully pretty close to complete. Okay, so let's get started. Right up here, you can see our formula. This is a formula for finding slope. It is technically y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. We rewrite it as just y minus y divided by x minus x. Because what we found is it does not matter what y you start with, what numbers you start with, you'll get the same answer, right? We found that out with the table yesterday, and so that's why it doesn't really matter the order. The only thing that matters is whatever y you start with, you have to start with that x, and let me show you what I mean. Okay, so here we have two sets of ordered pairs. Okay, so we know that every ordered pair is written as an x, comma, y. Okay, that means the 2 is an x value, 1 is a y value. So because we started this with table, you can turn these numbers into a table. And that's really what I want you guys to do, and you'll see why. Okay, so I have my x and y. I'm just going to turn this into a table. Okay. So I'm going to rewrite these ordered pairs into this table. 2, 1, 6, and 9. So I just rewrote them. X, Y, X, Y. That's all I did. Okay. So now that I have that, you can either highlight these Y values, or the other thing you can do is kind of just draw a little line from one to the other. Because what that tells you, what it reminds you, is these are the two numbers that are together. Those are the two numbers that you need to use. Okay, so here's my y. If I follow that formula, I'm going to use this. You guys don't need to worry about this. Okay, if you create this table, you don't have to worry about this. Okay, so I'm going to start with my y's. 1 minus 9, oops, divided by 2 minus 6. Now remember, when you put that into calculators, you have to use your parentheses, because if not, the division line will mess up. So when I said it doesn't matter where you start, that's true. But you see where I started with the 1, the first, the top y? If I do that, I do have to start with the first x. I could not do 1 minus 9 and then say 6 minus 2. That wouldn't be correct. That wouldn't give you the right answer. So whatever y you start with, you do have to start with that paired x. Okay? Okay, so when you put that in your calculator, which everybody should do, you do get an answer of, hold on, let me find my pen. You get an answer of, what, 2? Okay. So now what I want you to do is plot these points. Okay, we're going to plot these points. 2, 1, 2, 1, 6 and 9, 6, 9. Now don't laugh, because I have nothing to make this a straight line with. So I'm just going to do my best. Hey, that's not too bad. You guys have access to a ruler. Okay, so that would be my line if I connected those two dots. Okay, and if you look at this, it starts low and goes high. That is a positive slope. And I can see that this is a positive number. Okay, let's clear that and go on to the next one. If I look at this one. Okay. I'm going to make my chart. X, Y. Okay, I'm going to just fill in these ordered pairs. -2, 7, 3, and 2. Again, I'm going to connect these two numbers because these are the ones that I'm subtracting. Okay, so 7 minus 2, -2 minus 3. Okay, so when I put that into my calculator, I get an answer of, give you guys a minute, -1. So let's plot these points. -2, 7, 3, 2. Okay, again, do not laugh at me. I'm making it as straight as I can, which didn't turn out very good. That's my line. Now you notice it starts high and goes low. So what I want you to do is I want you to think about this. Okay, yesterday we watched that slope do video, right? And it had the mountain puff, puff, positive, nice, negative. This is 0, fun, and undefined, right? So this is a positive slope. This is a negative slope. So look at this line right here. It starts high, it goes low. Same way with this. So that is kind of a good check, right? If I know that my negative slope is going to start high and go low, then I can check this and make sure this number is going to be a negative number. That has to match, right? If this is a negative slope, this number's got to be negative. Same way with that first one where our line was going up like this. It was a positive, our slope was +2. If I know that it's going that way, then this number better not be negative, right? It's got to be a positive number. It's just another way to check yourself. Okay. Number 3, you are not going to do number 3, so you can cross that out. Oh, also, I don't think I said it, but we're not doing constant rate of change. So any of those you're going to cross out. Okay. And then let's go down here. You can do the decimals. You guys can do that. Okay, so let's look at these. What this wants you to do is to write the points. No, don't want that. Let me see if I can... I want it thinner. Okay, I was trying to make my pen thinner, but okay, so let's plot the points. P, -2, and my y is 3. Q, my points are 2, -3. And then R is -4, -1. Okay. So then it asks you find the slope of PQ. So you're going to take P and Q and find the slope there. Now notice PQ is like this. So what kind of slope should it be? It should be a negative slope. Okay, so then it says find the slope of RQ. You're going to use Q and R. And then PR, you'll use those two numbers. Okay, that's how you're finding the slope of those. That's what it's saying. So let's find the points for this one. U. 1, 3. V is 4, -1. And W is -4, -1. Okay, so now it's your job to finish this worksheet. Hopefully you can get just about everything done. You will turn it in at the end of class. I hope you guys are being good and listening and behaving for the teacher. Okay, once you get down here, you're going to see these are your scatter plots. These are all like throwback questions, these two. Okay? Okay, I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.